All right, and we are live here. So tonight, it is Thursday night, and I'm doing this a little unconventionally in that I'm just going to go live and also hope that everything works with my audio and all that. So forgive any discrepancies. If you happen to, well, no one's in here yet. Anyway, I'm just going to get rock and rolling. Tonight, I have a series of tools to sharpen. We got some pruners, hedge pruners, tin snips. Actually, I haven't figured out how I'm going to do all this yet, but you get to watch me figure it out. Some nice Corona head shears, and then some Fiskars. We might get to these. I might save these and do these later. You can't. Can you see these? Pruners, head shears, Coronas. All right, let's start with these because these, I have kind of a new way of doing these. Wow, that's a lot, isn't it? Let me bring you in here beyond that light. See if I can get you a little something. Bring you right down to the bench. How about that? All right, so we're going to do these head shears. Check there on the mic. Is this thing even working? Hopefully it is. I'll have to go back and fine tune this. Okay, so this is hand tight. That's a good note there. That's got to be tightened up. The trick on these is to figure out and not forget how they go back together. Assuming they're coming together the right way. All right, that was easy. Now let's go clean them up. So I'm going to have my back to you on this mostly, but I'm going to take you over to the wire wheel and bring each tool over. Thing I've learned with this is that it's best to go this way. You go this way, just make sure the wire wheel is falling off of the tool so that you don't grab it. Ah, that's no good. This had a little one of these pins in it which just flew off, so I got to find that. Ah, that worked out great. I dropped it and then I found the little pin. All right, actually I'm just going to leave that running. I'm going to go over to the 1x30. I'm going to show you how I'm doing these now, these head shears. Got a 120 grit belt on. Bring up the dust collection. checking my angle. Not too bad. All right, so I'm putting up a burr. I'll do a little bit more work though. Try to flatten. All right, so I put a burr up and push that burr back. Check it. See under the light, I got a burr on the whole side. But over here, I got a felt wheel running. And I'm going to I've pushed it back. Push the burr back. All right, over here, I got another felt wheel running. All right, that's good. All right, so that's good. I'm going to leave a little bit of a burr. It's a pretty refined burr, but I'm leaving it on the flat side. And then when I assemble these, I will assemble them open and I'll close them on a paper bag to remove that burr. Let's do the other side. The other side has these corrugations. You could choose to or not to do them. I'm going to clean them up a little bit on the slack belt. All right. All right, so I have a weak burr on the flat side now. Leave that on. We'll be using that some more. All right, so now they are time to reassemble. Let's go back to the bench. All right. Like so. It's possible that I switch these up. Okay, so that part's good. And then ultimately it's going to go like this, like that. All right. Just checking the assembly here because I think I got stuff mixed up, but it'll go together pretty well. Put a little lube on here. I'm using some white lithium grease. Actually, it's a bit much here. Lube on all the moving parts. Don't lose that piece again. Lube up this bolt. Get it to line up. Assemble it in the open position. I'm actually going to flip that washer around. It's a little bent. I use the bend to help me out. And since it came apart without a tool, usually I just leave all the tools out that I'm going to need. In this case, I'll just make it work with an adjustable. I'm going to test this before I set the tension, but I want the first close on a paper bag. To remove any burr. So now that burr is cut off. I like the paper bag because, yeah, oh, that feels good. Maybe a little bit more tension. That's pretty good right there. All right, lastly, let's do a little WD wipe down. Okay. Oh yeah, it's good. That is good. All right, that's my new favorite way for doing these. Let's check in. All right, so they'll cross. I'm looking at the tips here. They're a little, not a lot there, but they're not like beauty shears, so I'm not going to worry much about that. Let me check something here. All right, I actually got to I got to run something out, so I'm just going to kill this live stream, and then if it works to come back, I will come back. All right, thanks. So that's head shears, and there's a few more things here. So whatever. See how this goes.